It was so hard just to look at that video and just even comprehend that this is what actually happened. I do recall trying to convey with my hands handcuffed behind my back, I can't breathe, and he didn't seem to care. I woke up in my own holding cell, and my entire side was just racked with pain. At one point, it almost felt like, the side of my face just wanted to explode. It was just that swollen. It was so painful. I was really bad. I had no idea what it was from. I actually just thought I got in some horrific car accident. Yes, they let him go from the force here in Eugene. Yes, they dropped charges against me. Yes, they did all these other things to appear to make me whole. But I think one of the things that would have made it more complete was had they actually prevented him from becoming an officer ever again.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Get back! What the fuck?
I swear as a criminal justice officer
that my fundamental duty is to serve mankind.
that my fundamental duty is to serve mankind,
To safeguard lives and property.
to safeguard lives and property,
Protect all persons against deception.
to protect all persons against deception.
We establish standards and provide training for more than 41,000 public and private safety professionals in the state of Oregon. We look at the conduct of officers, so we look at criminal cases, obviously. We look at moral fitness cases. When we look at morals, we're looking at officers' truthfulness. Are they being truthful in their work? So we've had cases where officers have falsified affidavits, they've given false testimony. Those are issues that would fall into purview of us under moral fitness, but use of force cases are really looked at by the local agency and the district attorney because they're applying criminal law. DPSST was never set up to be the use of force or use of physical or deadly force authority.
The fact that they've really chosen to kind of defer to the leadership decisions of local law enforcement agencies around accountability issues, it's a problem because the question is, well, who's going to intervene when the leadership of local law enforcement agencies have essentially chosen to deprioritize accountability and investigation of their own department? I don't want law enforcement officers who are engaged in excessive force to be employed in places where they can do damage to people.
They believe that possibly they're suspects of the theft who is not a student who walked into Jesuit High School.
Yes, I can absolutely get a hold of them.
So now we're gonna go to a juvenile situation.
I got a second chance and I'm grateful for it. I want to essentially not forget the past, but I want to make sure that I'm doing it better this time.
And he's angry because he can't take his brother's bike.
I don't know what I would do if I couldn't be a cop.
123.
OSP and I are Sam 1. We're going to do an area check.
There is something.
113 to 123.
They didn't end up taking my certification away. I mean, it's one thing to take your job away. Like it was tough, but I still had this I can come out of this. I can be a cop again. It's what I think I was put here to do. if I could get through to 25-year-old Officer Evan Eustace, like, I would just sit him down and be like, what are you doing? You need to knock it off.
That's probably him right there.
I'm a hard worker. I want to go out there and I want to catch bad guys and I want to put them in jail. That was kind of my sole focus at Beaverton. Here, I still have that. Like, if there's someone that needs to go to jail, I'm more than happy to accommodate that. But now it's taking time and not solely focusing on that, but it's also focusing on some of the different stuff, like pulling over and stopping and talking to the kids that are playing basketball, or you know, being more of a partner in your community and saying like, hey, like, what do you guys need?
Do you get upset often? Yeah. Is there a way that you have to like cope and kind of bring you back down? We're going back straight kindergarten rules. Don't be touching people, okay?
I want to go the extra mile and I want to make a difference and I want to educate some of the other officers so they don't have to go through the same things that I did.
I'll see you there.
We know in the balance is a person's career. So when we decertify someone, we're taking away their license to be a police officer, corrections officer, a 911 operator. So we want to make sure we get it right. Some states don't even license or certify police officers. Oregon is used as one of those states that does it and does it well, but we're very honest that we're not great at it. And what I mean by that is that there's always room for improvement.
That doesn't condone my behavior that night. But when that fate falls upon those that you believe are there to protect and serve, those should be the people that you should know that, okay, even if I'm not safe for myself right now, they're going to ensure that I'm safe.
There is such a low level of trust between law enforcement and huge portions of the public, and for good reasons, because they have seen time and time again these like brutal situations of abuse where there's been zero accountability. We want a robust system of decertification and accountability.
I would like to know why. Just why. And maybe he doesn't even have that answer, but I would like to know why did this happen?